You're welcome to today's broadcast. Sure Destiny TV, reaching people and touching lives.
Greetings and salutations to you, fellow citizens. This is your friend again, Dr. Haruna Goro. I'm sure you're all doing fine. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I please call upon you. Go ahead and subscribe now. When you subscribe, you will be the first to be notified anytime I have a broadcast. And also like my page. Like this broadcast. By so doing, YouTube and Facebook will recommend it to more people so that they can also get to watch. Please go ahead and share this broadcast with as many people as you can. Even as you start now, why don't you just share it so that more people will get to watch it? So once again, I want to say thank you for checking on my channel today. A lot is happening during this season as we prepare, just counting days down to the 2023 presidential election. It's never been this electric. There's excitement. Everywhere you turn, people are just talking about politics. Who is going to be the next president after Buhari? All of us are all waiting to see what Nigerians will do. And it's a choice. Don't let somebody force you to a choice that is not yours. It's a choice that you have to make from your own heart. You need to know, what kind of nation do I want to see from now on? You and I are the ones that are responsible for creating that nation. Don't leave it to the politicians. They will keep making promises, we will do this, we will do that, but we've seen many times they don't keep to their promises. That's why this time around, you and I must be very, very smart and make sure we vote wisely. Now we've got so many presidential aspirants, many candidates out there. I think they're close to 18. And the 18 of them are not going to Aso Rock. It's only one. So it's almost like people that are coming for an interview and you got spot for only one person and one assistant. So you need to be very smart. You can't afford to just get carried away by what they say. You need to be very, very certain. This person I want to employ, will he add value? Will he advance me? Will he take my business forward? Or will he come to bankrupt my business? We are always very careful when it has to do with choices of who we employ, who we partner with, who we work with. The same way, and even more so, in the choice of a president, we've made so many mistakes. I've been saying it over and over that I made the mistake of thinking that if we can just elect Buhari, who comes from a military background, a person that had zero tolerance towards corruption, and I was so sure, and just like so many other people, we were so sure we will have a new Nigeria. Oh, but how Buhari has proved all of us wrong. He was a military ruler. Being a politician and being a leader in politics is a completely different ball game. And so now we've seen what his administration has done. But we don't want to whine and cry over spilled milk. The deed has been done. What has happened has happened. What we need to do is not to repeat the same old mistake. Nigerians, you can't afford to miss it this time around. That's why I've been calling and many others have been calling. We cannot afford to make the mistake of the past, voting on the basis of religion, ethnicity, and other differences that we have. This time around, we must look for a person of competence. And it is very obvious currently with what is going on, you don't need a prophet to tell you who has what it takes to move Nigeria forward. As I've said previously, I have studied the different presidential candidates, especially the main ones. Talking about Atiku, Tinubu, Kwankwaso, and Peter Obi. And I'm telling you, it is very, very obvious now that one of them is a highlight, and that is no one but Peter Obi. However, I want to sound a word of caution to you Nigerians. People are allowing politicians to use stolen money to buy their votes. As long as they can just get something for now, then they trade 4 years and even 8 years yet to come. And they're going to suffer. Meanwhile, these politicians will go in and just enrich themselves the more as they've done previously. To ask for my advice, I am telling you, don't even dream about voting somebody like Tinubu. There are just too many questions that are unanswered. I can tell you, Tinubu is not a straightforward person. He's not a person you can trust. Nigerians, if we make the mistake of voting for Tinubu in 2023 election, it will be worse than what is currently going on with Buhari. In fact, we will say Buhari is an angel or is a saint compared to Tinubu. Look at what he has done in Lagos. He has taken the land and make it his own personal property. Go to Lekki and see. Go to Ajah and see. And that's the person that is insisting that he wants to be the president of this nation. And Nigerians are watching him. If you truly love Nigeria, I'm telling you, you will not go near Tinubu. From when he came in, he said, Emilokon. That means it is my turn. He has been the godfather of other politicians. He made Buhari. And so now that Buhari's turn or Buhari's regime is coming to an end, he should take over. Emilokon, it is now my turn. Not the turn of Nigerians. So Tinubu is not thinking about you. He's thinking about himself. Self-enrichment. What he did in Lagos, enriching himself, is going to do it in the whole nation. It will be worse. That's one thing. Then number two, in a nation that is already divided along tribal lines, especially along religious lines, and he wasn't sensitive. Then he did Muslim ticket. Apart from doing that, when people started to talk, what did Tinubu do? He made a scam. Got fake bishop, got people from the street, paid them money, bribed them, and made them to dress like bishops in the time that he was unveiling his vice. That is the man that wants to be your president. Now, Nigerians, I want to ask you a sincere question, and please answer it yourself. I don't need to know. If you were having a company and you needed to employ somebody as a director or somebody who will manage the company for you, would you want to go and get somebody that is a liar, that is a crook, that is a cheat, that is a scam, and let this person manage it for you? Would you do that? Somebody you cannot trust, somebody that will go and hire people with fake certificates and let them come in? That's what Tinubu did when he went and took people from the street and made them to dress like bishops. So, and he said the reason why he was doing Muslim ticket is because he was looking for a competent person. Meaning, in the entire north of Nigeria, there is no competent Christian. What a slap on you, Christians. He was not doing it because he was looking for competence. He was doing it because he believes in his mind, maybe it was a deal that was made that you give another Muslim the vice, we, the northerners, hardcore northerners, we, the Muslim, will give you a block vote. That may have been the promise. It's becoming obvious. So that is another point why we must be watchful of making the mistake of voting Tinubu, somebody that can come boldly, somebody that can come outrightly, Muslim ticket, apart from that, fake bishops, and then so many things about his certificate, about his school, about his age, and all that. And so that's the person, Nigerians, you want to take chances for another 4 years or maybe 8 years. And you want to say, let's just give him a chance. And apart from that, you know his health. He's not a healthy person. Now, we don't wish anybody evil because anybody can be sick. However, the current state of Nigeria and the work that is needed to turn things around is not for somebody that is falling all over the place. It's not a person that is going blank, losing his thoughts. He doesn't even know the name of his party. That is not the kind of person we should be thinking about making the commander-in-chief of this nation at this dire, needy hour, this desperate hour where we need transformation, we need a U-turn, we need things to be completely rebirthed. And then we want to give it to Tinubu. Please, Nigerians, keep away selfishness. Keep away this religious sentiment and let's think about Nigeria. Think about your children's children. There are many of you that don't really care. Your conscience is like seared and you don't have any feeling, any sense of humanity. With all the deaths we have had, Boko Haram has taken over everywhere. People are being kidnapped in train stations. Airports are not safe. Our economy has gone down. You know the current exchange rate. How far down do we want Nigeria to go before we wake up and come to our right senses? So please, I'm pleading with you, Nigerians, please save us. Do you know in Tinubu's desperation, he got Ganduje, a person that cannot be trusted. And that is the person that is following Tinubu everywhere. Not long ago, what did Ganduje, the governor of Kano State, do? He called all the Muslim clerics all over Nigeria, whether they were Hausa Fulani, whether they were Igbos or Yoruba from north, south, east, and west, and met in Kano. What was the agenda? To tell them that They planned this whole thing about Muslim because they don't want any Christian. They have a sinister plan. These people are not thinking about you, Nigerians, and my northern brothers and sisters. Imagine if it was a Christian that did that, Christian ticket. That idea is even dead on arrival. If we are true Nigerians and we are in one nation, God Almighty allowed the diversity to have different religions. We should live as one people in one nation under one God. But now you can't go and call people for a meeting and tell them that they must make sure this Muslim ticket succeeds. I want you to listen to it yourself. It's in Hausa, they were speaking. This is a takeover agenda. This is like a coup. And Tinubu is behind it. And that is the person some people are telling me we must allow him to be president. Do you want to destroy Nigeria? Please, I'm talking to my northern brothers and sisters. Let's not allow this evil scam to come to pass. It is not for Nigeria's good. It's for the good of those few people.
Saboda haka wannan karan tarihi ne zai maimaita kansa wajen cin zaɓe idan Allah ya yarda. Kuma yanzu dimokuraɗiyya ake yi babu maganar soke zaɓe.
Dr. Abdulmutallib Muhammad Awwal shine coordinator na kungiyar malaman addinin musulunci shiya arewa maso yamma ya bayyana a makasudin shirya taron.
Wanda manufar mu shine mu musulmai ne kuma mu masu wa'azi ne, shi zaka tara malamai na kungiyoyi daban-daban da kuma malaman tsangaya.
Tattauna dai na farko akan tarihin yanda shi wannan dan takara ya dade yana da wannan yunwa ta maganar muslim ticket. An ga yadda ya hada takarar ribado da musulmi bai rabe daga can bangaren su, an ga yadda ya daurewa takarar Abiola da shi da Baba Gana Kingibe, an ga kuma yadda ya nacin.
Look at what we are suffering in the north, and they keep deceiving us, and they are about to do it again, and they know our soft spot is religion. Let's vote Muslim. What have our Muslim brothers given us? Are you eating food for free? How are our schools, our health care? There's more insecurity in the north and we keep being deceived. When will you wake up, my northern brothers and sisters? Can't you wake up? What's wrong with you northerners? Let's not allow it this time around. And this is not the time to turn coward. This is not the time to get discouraged. This is not the time to lose your fire. Let's go on until we see the birth of a new Nigeria through Peter Obi and Ahmed Yusuf. That is going to happen. You and I can make it happen. I want to say thank you very, very much for watching. I want you to go ahead and share this broadcast with as many people as you can. Also like it. By so doing, YouTube and Facebook will recommend it to more people. Thank you for being part of today's broadcast. I see you in my next broadcast. May God bless you and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye-bye.